So we looked on a number of sites and we looked at a number of avenues. We spoke to a lot of people. The Business Franchise Association was a key starting point for us. And when we started to look at the franchise, we very quickly came to a shortlist, which was in line with our lifestyle that we wanted, and also what we liked to do and where we felt our strengths were. And we naturally came towards a new driveway company. Well, this is very much a very different career path than what I've been in. So my background is I'm ex-military, and when I came out of the military I was really looking for something that I could do and would be appealing to my wife, who's also part of a franchise. When we were looking at full scope of what do we go in as a totally new business which comes with a lot of risk, or do we go down the franchise route? We felt the franchise route was very much more appealing to us, and when we looked at the options, new driveway companies stood out immensely for us. It appealed to me, appealed to my wife. We could both get involved in it. My wife had a very particular focus on the design element of the business, and there's massive scope for franchise to develop in your area how you want to develop it within a clear structure. Yes, so we got to meet the team, which is really important for me. It's not just about the business, but it's making sure that you want to work with people. You're going to be working as a team, and you're going to be working very closely, especially at the beginning. So that was really important for me, but also to understand the reality of how the business works on the ground, and can I see myself doing that? And yes, we could. So we used a mixture of methods to fund business, and that was a mixture of personal savings that we'd accumulated, but also through the use of business loan, which again, through the support of a new driveway company and through going and putting a business plan into place and doing things the right way, we felt that it was very easy to achieve that. So there's a few areas for me. One of those is that I'm quite an outgoing person, quite outdoorsy, naturally because of the background that I come from. And that's really one of the reasons I took this jump, is because I was very much office-based, very corporate environment. It wasn't for me. I want to be out there, I want to be on the ground, I want to be physical, getting involved with things. But also the franchise gave me the option that I want to take a step back and be more managerial, but I can do that. I can very much have that franchise how I want it to work in my area, but knowing I've got the support there to do it. There's a lot of other elements which make this such a great franchise. So for instance, the academy is absolutely brilliant. What that allows you to do is at your own steam, through the modern methods of e-learning, is go through key areas, and we go over them if you need to, if there's particular areas that you're not quite right about, but also knowing that if you need more support in that area or need further training, you know exactly who you can go to. So those are really key areas which particularly attracted me to the franchise. So project management system is a really clear and easy system, which basically it's exactly as it says on the box. It project manages from the start right to the very end of your project for every lead that you come in. What it does is it organises you, and it makes sure that everyone's working to the same model, and that you can very quickly save time by slotting those opportunities as they progress through that project to completion. And it just makes sure as your own check that you know where those individual projects are, what needs to be done, so that you can prioritise your workload correctly and in line with the fluctuation of work. So we've set very high targets for ourselves to get the business up and running. The model is such that we think it can do very well in our franchise area. What was key for us as a family was that we had a franchise that was a very clear business model that would work in our area, but also would give us the lifestyle that we wanted. One of the reasons I'm coming out of the industry I'm in is because I couldn't spend the time that I wanted when I wanted with my family. This gives me the option to do that and get that right balance for me as a person.